Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel which is explore yourselves, banking and general knowledge, etc. Jai Hind, your daily boost. Tithi, Nakshatra, days of the year, and important birth and death anniversaries of 21st February 2026, Saturday. Bengali date, 8 Falgun 1432. As per Beni Madhav Ponjika, today's Tithi is Shukla Chaturthi and up to 1352 hours and after that Shukla Panchami. And today's Nakshatra is Revati Nakshatra and up to 2012 hours and after that Oshini Nakshatra. Today is 52nd day of the year. There are then 313 days left in 2026. Today is 8th Saturday of 2026. Today is International Mother Language Day. International Mother Language Day is observed on 21st February every year to promote linguistic and cultural diversity and multilingualism. Established by UNESCO in 1999, the day honors the sacrifice of students who were martyred in 1952 in Dhaka, Bangladesh, while demanding recognitions for their mother tongue, Bengali. It serves as a reminder of the importance of preserving indigenous languages, as many are at risk of extinction. Celebrated worldwide, the day encourages efforts to safeguard linguistic heritage and uphold the right to speak and learn in one's native language. Today is National Sticky Bun Day. National Sticky Bun Day is celebrated on February 21st in the United States, honoring the sweet, gooey, and delicious pastry loved by many. Sticky buns made from rolled dough filled with cinnamon and sugar are baked with a sticky caramelized topping of butter, brown sugar, and nuts, often pecans or walnuts. Their origins trace back to German settlers who brought similar pastries, known as Skinnaken, to America in the 18th century. Today, bakeries and homemaker bakers alike enjoy making and indulging in this delightful treat, perfect for breakfast or dessert. Today is Card Reading Day. Card Reading Day is observed on February 21st each year as a fun and mysterious occasion to reflect on messages hidden in cards. While the origins of the day are unclear, it is commonly associated with reading all kinds of cards, whether sentimental greeting cards, forgotten notes, or even tarot and oracle cards for spiritual insights. It serves as a reminder to cherish old memories, reconnect with loved ones through handwritten messages, or seek guidance through divination practices. Whether for nostalgia or fortune telling, this day encourages people to explore the deeper meanings behind the cards they receive or read. Today is National Grain Free Day. National Grain Free Day is celebrated on February 21st to raise awareness about dietary restrictions and support those who follow a grain free lifestyle due to allergies, autoimmune conditions, or personal health choices. Established in 2019 by CAT Family Foods, the day promotes inclusivity in food choices and encourages the creation of delicious grain-free alternatives to traditional meals. Many people observe this day by exploring recipes made without wheat, corn, rice, or other grains, opting instead for ingredients like almond flour, coconut flour, and cassava. It serves as a reminder to be mindful of dietary needs and celebrate diverse, healthy eating habits. Today is Breakup Day. Breakup Day is observed on February 21st as the final day of Anti-Valentine's Week, making a symbolic end to toxic relationships and emotional baggage. It encourages individuals to move on from unhealthy attachments, embrace self-love, and focus on personal growth. While breakups can be painful, this day serves as a reminder that endings can lead to new beginnings. People observe it by reflecting on past relationships, spending time with supportive friends, or engaging in activities that promote healing and positivity. It's a day to let go, move forward, and celebrate newfound independence. Today is International Sky Terrier Day. International Sky Terrier Day is celebrated annually on February 21st to honor the Sky Terrier, a rare and ancient dog breed from Scotland, and to commemorate the launch of the dedicated Sky Terrier Turtle. Known for their distinctive long bodies, flowing coats, and unwavering loyalty, Skye Terriers have a rich history as working and companion dogs. The day aims to raise awareness about the breed's declining numbers and vulnerable status, encouraging conservation efforts, responsible breeding, and appreciations for this unique and historic canine companion. Today is World Pangolin Day. World Pangolin Day is observed on the third Saturday of February each year to raise awareness about pangolins, the world's most trafficked mammals. Those unique, scaly creatures play a vital role in ecosystems by controlling insects populations but face several threats due to illegal poaching and habitat destruction. The day highlights the urgent need for conservation efforts, stricter wildlife protection laws, and global action to stop the illegal pangolin trade. By spreading awareness, World Pangolin Day encourages people to support efforts to save these endangered animals from extinction. Today is National Red Sox Day. National Red Sox Day is observed annually on the third Saturday of in February to raise awareness about peripheral artery disease (PAD), a serious but often underdiagnosed condition caused by plaque buildup in the arteries of the legs, which can increase the risk of heart attack, stroke, and even amputation. Founded in 2022, the observance encourages people to wear red socks as a visible symbol of healthy blood circulation and to spark conversations about vascular health. The day emphasizes the importance of early screening, timely diagnosis, and lifestyle changes to prevent complications and promote overall cardiovascular well being. Today is death anniversary of Rani Kittur Chinnamma, 14th November 1777 to 21st February 1829. Rani Kittur Chinnamma was the legendary queen of Kittur in Karnataka and one of the earliest women freedom fighters in Indian history. She courageously led an armed rebellion against the British East India Company in 1824, decades before the First War of Independence in 1857, to oppose the doctrine of lapse after the British refused to recognize her adopted son as heir to the throne. Her bravery, leadership, and patriotism made her a symbol of resistance and women's empowerment in India's freedom struggle. Although she was ultimately captured and imprisoned, her courage inspired many future revolutionaries. Victor Chinnamma is honored as the first woman independence activist of India. The government of India issued commemorative stamps in her memory, and her statue stands proudly in Parliament House, New Delhi, recognizing her as a national heroine. The Karnataka government celebrates Kittur Utsava annually in her honor. Though she received no formal awards during her lifetime, her valor and sacrifice remain eternally celebrated in Indian history and folklore. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Hick Kamerling Onnes, 21st September 1853 to 21st February 1926. Hick Kamerling Onnes was a pioneering Dutch physicist celebrated for his groundbreaking work in low temperature physics. He is best known for successfully liquefying helium in 1908, achieving temperatures close to absolute zero and opening new frontiers in experimental physics. While studying the properties of metals at these extremely low temperatures, he made the historic discovery of superconductivity in mercury in 1911, observing that its electrical resistance completely vanished. This finding revolutionized the understanding of electrical conduction and paved the way for modern technologies like MRI machines and particle accelerators. Onnes was a professor at Leiden University, where he established a renowned cryogenics laboratory that attracted scientists from around the world. His meticulous experimental methods and innovative apparatus set new standards for precision research. For his contributions to science, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1913, known as the father of cryogenics. Onnes' work continues to influence physics and engineering to this day. Today is birth death anniversary of Sir Frederick Grant Banting, 14th November 1891 to 21st February 1941. Sir Frederick Grant Bunting was a renowned Canadian medical scientist, physician, and Nobel laureate, best known for the discovery of insulin in 1921, alongside Charles Best. This groundbreaking discovery revolutionized the treatment of diabetes and saved millions of lives worldwide. For these monumental contributions, Bunting was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 1923, becoming the youngest Nobel laureate in that category at the age of 32. He was also knighted in 1934 by King George V, receiving the title Sir Frederick Bunting. In recognition of his service to medical science, Bunting shared his Nobel Prize money with Best, reflecting his humility and commitment to teamwork. He later conducted research in aviation medicine and the physiological effects of higher altitudes during World War II. Bunting also received honors such as the Cameron Prize for Therapeutics and the Fellowship of the Royal Society of Canada. His discovery of insulin remains one of the most significant medical achievements in history, and his legacy continues through the Bunting Foundations and the Bunting Medal for Scientific Achievement. Today is birth anniversary of Sir Santiswarup Bhatnagar, 21st February 1894 to 1st January 1955. Sir Santiswarup Bhatnagar was a pioneering Indian scientist widely regarded as the father of research laboratories in India. He made significant contributions to physical chemistry and played a crucial role in applying science to industrial and national problems. Bhatnagar was instrumental in establishing the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research (CSIR) and served as its first Director General, shaping India's scientific infrastructure. He also helped found several national laboratories, including NPL, NCL, and CGCRI. For his outstanding scientific work, he was elected a Fellow of the Royal Society (FRS) in 1943. He was honored with the Padma Bhushan in 1954 for his contributions to science. Bhatnagar was knighted by the British government in 1941, earning the title Sir. He also served as the first Secretary of the Ministry of Natural Resources and Scientific Research. In his memory, India's most prestigious science awards, the Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Prizes, were instituted. His visionary leadership laid the foundations for India's self-reliance in science and technology, inspiring generations of researchers and policymakers to pursue innovations for national development. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Carl Peter Henrik Dam, 21st February 1895 to 17th April 1976. Carl Peter Henrik Dam was a distinguished Danish biochemist and physiologist whose most significant achievement was the discovery of vitamin K and its vital role in blood coagulation, a breakthrough that transformed medical science. For this landmark contribution, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physiology and Medicine in 1943, jointly with Edward Doisy. His pioneering experiments, particularly his studies on cholesterol-free diets in chickens, led to the identification of the previously unknown coagulation vitamin, later named vitamin K. Dam's work clarified the biological mechanisms behind hemorrhage- hemorrhagic disorders and greatly advanced nutritional and clinical biochemistry. He earned a PhD in biochemistry from the University of Copenhagen and held key academic positions there as assistant professor of biochemistry. During World War II, he served as a senior research associate at the University of Rochester, continuing his influential research in recognition of his scientific stature. He was invited as one of the seven Nobel laureates to attend the first Lindau Nobel laureate meeting in 1951, underscoring his lasting impact on biomedical science. His discoveries laid the foundations for modern treatments of bleeding disorders and for the therapeutic use of vitamin K in medicine worldwide. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Baron Howard Walter Florey, 24th September 1898 to 21st February 1968. Baron Howard Walter Florey was an eminent Australian pathologist and pharmacologist born in 1898 who played a pivotal role in the development of penicillin as a life-saving antibiotic, along with Alexander Fleming and Ernest Boris Stain. Florey conducted critical research that transformed penicillin from a laboratory discovery into a practical treatment for bacterial infections, saving millions of lives during World War II and beyond. His work involved purifying the drug, conducting clinical trials, and demonstrating its effectiveness against several infections. marking a turning point in modern medicine. In recognition of his contributions, Flore, Fleming, and Chain were awarded the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 1945. Beyond penicillin, Flore's dedications to medical research and innovation advanced the fields of pharmacology and pathology. He also advocated for scientific collaborations and the translations of laboratory discoveries into real-world therapies. Baron Floret's legacy endures as a testament to the power of research, perseverance, and the profound impact of medical breakthroughs on humanity. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Mikhail Alexandrovich Solokhov, 24th May 1905 to 21st February 1984. Mikhail Alexandrovich Solokhov was one of the most celebrated Russian writers of the 20th century, best known for and Quiet Flows the Dawn, a monumental novel that earned him the Stalin Prize in 1941 and later the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1965 for its epic portrayal of the Don Cossacks. His novel Virgin Soil captured upturned further strengthened his reputation and was awarded the Lenin Prize for his depiction of collectivization. Solokov's collected works were published in 8 volumes between 1956 and 1960, cementing his literary stature. He was elected an academician of the USSR Academy of Sciences and served as a member of the Supreme Soviet of the Soviet Union. Twice, he received the high civilian honor of Hero of Socialist Labor, reflecting his cultural importance to the Soviet state. He also held senior positions in literary institutions, including Vice President of the Union of Soviet Writers. His works were widely translated and adapted into films, gaining international recognition. Despite controversies over authorship, multiple scholarly investigations officially confirmed his authorship of and Quiet Blues the Dawn. Overall, Solokov's awards and achievements mark him as a towering figure in Russian and world literature. Today is death anniversary of Miss Gertrude Belle Elion, 23rd January 1918 to 21st February 1999. Gertrude Trudy Belle Elion was an American biochemist and pharmacologist whose pioneering work in rational drug design led to life-saving treatments such as marcaptopirin for leukemia and azathioprine for organ transplant, a- aciclovir for herbs, and AGT for AIDS. She shared the 1988 Nobel Prize in Physiology and Medicine with George H. Hitchings and Sir James Black, becoming the fifth woman to win the Nobel in Medicine and one of the few laureates without a doctoral degree. Alien was elected to the National Academy of Sciences 1990, the Institute of Medicine 1991, and became a Fellow of the American Academy of Arts and Sciences in 1991. Her awards include the Garvan Olin Medal 1968, Sloan Kettering Jude Award 1983, ACS Distinguished Chemist Award 1985, American Academy of Achievement Golden Plate Award 1989, AACR Kane Award 1985, American Cancer Society Medal for Honor 1990, National Medal of Science 1991, and the Lemelson MIT Lifetime Achievement Award in 1997. She was the first woman inducted into the National Inventors Hall of Fame 1991 and also entered the National Women's Hall of Fame 1991. Additionally, she was elected to the Engineering and Science Hall of Fame in 1992 and became a foreign member of the Royal Society in 1995. Through her groundbreaking research and numerous honors, Alien transformed medicine and inspired generations of scientists, especially women in science. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Kenneth Joseph Arrow, 23rd August 1921 to 21st February 2017. Kenneth Joseph Arrow was a towering American economist whose groundbreaking contributions transformed modern economic theory. He is best known for his impossibility theorem in social choice theory, which demonstrated the inherent limitations in designing a perfect voting system that fairly represents individual preferences. His work extended far beyond this, encompassing general equilibrium theory, welfare economics, and risk analysis, all of which became foundational to contemporary economics. In 1972, he shared the Nobel Prize in Economic Sciences with the John Hicks for their pioneering work on general equilibrium and welfare theory. A longtime professor at Stanford and Harvard, Arrow mentored numerous future Nobel laureates and was admired for his intellectual depth and humility. His research also influenced fields like health economics, innovations, and information theory, making him one of the most versatile thinkers of the 20th century, known for bridging abstract theory with real-world applications. Arrow's insights continue to shape economics and social sciences today. His legacy endures as that of a true pioneer who expanded the boundaries of human knowledge. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Roger Charles Louis Guillemin, 11 January 1924 to 21st February 2024. Roger Charles Louis Guillemin was a distinguished French-American neuroscientist and endocrinologist celebrated for his pioneering research on neurohormones. He is best known for elucidating the chemical structure of hypothalamic hormones, including thyrotropin releasing hormones (TRH) and gonadotropin releasing hormone (GnRH), which regulate vital physiological processes. For this groundbreaking work, Guillemin was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 1977, shared with Andrew Scully and Rosalind Yellow. He conducted much of his research at the Salk Institute for Biological Studies in La Jolla, California, mentoring generations of scientists. Guillemin received numerous honors, including the National Medal of Science and membership in leading scientific academies worldwide. His work advanced understanding of the endocrine system and influenced treatments for hormonal disorders. He published influential scientific papers that remain foundational in neuroendocrinology. Guillemin's discoveries bridged basic research and clinical applications, impacting medicine and physiology. He was also recognized for fostering international scientific collaboration. Today is birth anniversary of Miss Nina Simone, 21st February 1933 to 21st April 2003. Nina Simone was a towering musical figure whose achievements spanned performance, recording influence, and cultural impact. She emerged as a highly accomplished, classically trained pianist and contralto vocalist, blending classical music with jazz, blues, gospel, folk, R&B, and pop in a way that reshaped modern music. Simone recorded more than 40 albums during her career, beginning with Little Girl Blue in 1958 and achieved major commercial success with I Love You, Porgy, 1959, which entered the top 20 of the Billboard Hot 100. She was widely acclaimed by critics, with Rolling Stone repeatedly naming her among the greatest singers of all time. Beyond music, she became a powerful voice of the American civil rights movement, using her art to confront racism and injustice. Her influence extended internationally as she lived and performed across Europe, Africa, and the Caribbean for decades. In recognition of her lifelong contributions, the Curtis Institute of Music awarded her an honorary degree shortly before her death, symbolically honoring the brilliance that had once been denied. She was also honored posthumously through continued critical acclaim, with her music and legacy celebrated worldwide for inspiring generations of artists, activists, and scholars across genres and cultures. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Alan Sidney Patrick Rickman, 21st February 1946 to 14th January 2016. Alan Sidney Patrick Rickman was an internationally celebrated English actor renowned for his work across theatre, film, and television, distinguished by his deep, resonant voice and commanding screen presence. A graduate of the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art and a leading member of the Royal Shakespeare Company, he earned two Tony Award nominations for Les Liaisons Dangerouses and Private Lives, along with a Laurence Olivier Award nomination. He won the BAFTA Award for Best Supporting Actor for Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, and received multiple BAFTA nominations during his career. Rickman achieved rare triple recognitions by winning an Emmy Award, Golden Globe Award, and Screen Actors Guild Award for his portrayal of Rasputin in Rasputin, Dark Servant of Destiny. He gained worldwide fame for iconic roles such as Hans Gruber in Die Hard and Professor Severus Snape in the Harry Potter film series. His acclaimed performances spanned films like Sense and Sensibility, Galaxy Quest, Love Actually, and Sweeney Todd. He was also honored with the James Legacy Award for his contributions to the arts. In addition to acting, he earned recognition as a director and playwright, leaving behind a lasting legacy as one of the most respected actors of his generations. Your daily dose of wisdom ends here, but the journey never stops. Thank you very much for your patience. Request to like, subscribe, and share.